It's been so crazy. Yay! Yes, 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 yes. We are in, girlfriend. Oh my gosh, this has been a riot. Okay, okay. And I'll keep tabs over here. I've got my iPad. Hey, I learned something. Use your iPad instead of your phone, and then you can see things better. Oh my gosh. Okay, hello and welcome everyone. I'm coming to you live, or we are coming to you live with our weekly cup of kindness. And I am drinking something new that Miss Molly got me onto, red tea. And I love it. It has mushrooms in it or something. I don't know. So I hope you are all enjoying your day or your evening, depending on where you live. I'm so excited for this evening's topic with my awesome upstate New York friend, Jennifer. Oh, I hope I say it right. Giordano.
Yep, Giordano.
Oh, yay! She is going to talk to us about essential oils and our pets to go with our animal theme this month. So if you are watching live or, later catching the replay, go ahead, let us know in the comments that you are here with us and please say hello. And if you have any pet questions as we go along, just type them in so that we can catch them. And for anyone new here and you haven't met me, I'm known as Footy. And thank you for joining us this evening. I love inspiring busy women like you to relieve the stress from your everyday life by tapping into your creative, fun loving selves. Our life should be fun and filled with joy, right? That's how it should be. So let me introduce my beautiful friend Jennifer, who is a horse lover. And you have dogs too. I'm sure you're going to tell us all about that. So
Yes.
she loves posting pictures of her animals, especially her horse. So I found a good one to put here. She lives in upstate New York, Norwich, New York, which was just over the hill from where I lived, with her hubby and her children. And I think we met. Oh my gosh, it was a long time ago. I think we met during one of our doTerra events that we
Mhm.
used to do at the Chamber of Commerce. We each had a table, right?
Mhm.
And
Yes.
yeah, I don't know, remember now what we did, but I know we had a table because that's how we used to do things. And I missed those because we got to meet so many neat people. We got to meet each other, which wasn't always easy to do, but we also got to meet a lot of really cool people. So, Jen is a certified animal aromatherapist and an impact advocate, which I want to know more about. And she's also an essential oil pet expert. And I'm going to just presume that you are an essential oil expert for humans as well.
For and their people, yes.
Yes, for people too. Yeah. So yeah. So what are you going to tell us today?
Well, I've got a little presentation that I put together that I would love to share with you guys, and it's about not only essential oils, but really how to make sure that our pets are living their healthiest life. And of course, you can transfer a lot of the stuff that we talk about from pets even to their people, because, our pets actually affect us emotionally a lot too. So anything having to do with the emotions are wonderful for both pets and people, and of course, all the physical parts too. So I'm excited to share all of that with you guys tonight.
Okay, tell me when you're ready because I think I have to just click on a different layout for you.
Okay, I'm ready anytime you are, and I will be sharing my screen.
Okay.
Let's see here.
We practiced this morning. So we
Yeah.
found out a couple new things. One, that the guests can share a presentation, and I learned how I could play with the different layouts.
There we go. Can everybody see that?
Perfect.
All right.
Still don't see us on, but I'm not worried. If it didn't go, I don't know why it wouldn't go through because it says it did. Oh, we are here. Yay!
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Well, one of the things I really love about this presentation is that I'm hoping you guys can be part of it too. So pop all your questions in the chat, and I'll also be asking some questions during this presentation. And I really hope you guys will pop in the chat some of your answers because I'd love to hear some of your answers as we go through it. So tonight we're going to talk about essential oils and animals and supporting your pets naturally. As Footy told you, my name is Jennifer Giordano, and I'm an essential oil pet expert and a certified animal aromatherapist. And I serve as a consultant for Dr. Janet Rourke, who is the essential oil vet at her website on essentialoilvet.com. And I'm also the owner of Genji Aromatherapy. So this is a little bit about my story. I was introduced to essential oils back in 2014 when my family moved here to New York. And after my husband's experience and diagnosis with cancer in 2017, it became clear to our family that we needed to ditch the toxic synthetic chemicals in our home and our lives and in order to live a more healthy, natural, holistic lifestyle. Almost 5 years later, I became an essential oil specialist and began my business as a wellness advocate and educator. In 2021, my lifelong dream of owning my own horse became a reality. And when my beloved horse Dolce became sick with a life threatening illness shortly after I purchased him, and I had exhausted all that traditional veterinary medicine had to offer, I turned my extensive knowledge of essential oils as well as other holistic modalities to find a solution for his health challenges. During my search, I met a world renowned essential oil veterinarian who made recommendations, which resulted in a full recovery for my sweet horse. And ultimately, this experience changed the course of my life and business. After such an amazing recovery for Dolce, I wanted to learn everything I could about how to use essential oils with animals to improve their health and well being. Under the tutelage of the essential oil vet, Dr. Janet Rourke, a pioneer in the field of animal aromatherapy, I became certified as an animal aromatherapist, an expert in using essential oils with animals, and joined a network of animal aromatherapy consultants on her website. My business page can currently be found at essentialoilvet.com/consultations. And in 2021, I created Gen G Aromatherapy in order to improve the lives of pets and their people around the world through the use of essential oils. Now, this is my little disclaimer that I like to give. I'm not a veterinarian, and I am a certified animal aromatherapist working under the guidance and tutelage of a licensed veterinarian practicing the science of animal aromatherapy. Animal aromatherapy is not a substitute for veterinary care, and any statements made about the use of essential oils, essential oil protocols, essential oil recipes, or blends are not intended to treat, cure, diagnose, or prevent disease. These statements made about essential oils and their usage have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, and I make no claims or guarantees or assurances as to the results that may be obtained through the use of animal aromatherapy protocols. It is always recommended to consult with your healthcare professional before starting any regimen with essential oils. Now, this is what we're going to cover today, and that's going to be what is an essential oil, how can I safely use essential oils with animals, self-selection and application, oils to avoid with pets, debunking the myths, tips and tricks for using essential oils with animals, natural pet wellness from the inside out. I have some resources for you, and hopefully we'll have time for some questions. What are essential oils? Well, essential oils are natural aromatic compounds, also known as volatile organic compounds or VOCs, and they're steam distilled or extracted, typically cold pressed, from different parts of plants such as flowers, leaves, stems, roots, bark, grass, needles, twigs, resins, seeds, and fruit. In other words, the part of the immune system of the plant. Essential oils support the body without building resistance, and they work with and on the root cause on a cellular level. Now, how do we use essential oils for pets and their people? We can use them three ways: aromatically, topically, and internally. And I like to get started with everybody's favorite topic, essential oil safety. So, We only want to use certified pure tested grade oils, especially with our pets, because they are super sensitive. We want to use a water-based diffuser on an intermittent setting. That's the best. And leave the door open to the room where you're diffusing or open in order to allow the animals to leave. You want to dilute with a carrier oil when using oils topically based on proper dilution rates for each specific animal species, and we'll go over that one in a few minutes. You do not want to use water to dilute an essential oil unless a specific recipe indicates dilution with the water for a spray bottle application. It will intensify the effect of the essential oils. In the event of a sensitivity to an oil applied, dilute further by using only a carrier oil. Now, you do not want to use essential oils near your eyes, inside your ears, or on the nose or the genitals. And citrus oils can be photosensitive, so you want to avoid sunlight for up to 12 hours when using citrus oils topically, including blends which contain citrus oils. You want to consult a licensed veterinarian if your pet is on any medications to determine if there are any drug interactions or if the animal has an adverse reaction or sensitivity after application. And in case of a life-threatening emergency, using essential oils with your pet is not a replacement for veterinary care, so please consult your regular veterinarian immediately or an emergency veterinary practice. And I'll just add, this is my daughter's kitty who lives with us, Ophelia, and this is one of my pups, Margarita. So I want to start with aromatic use because that's usually the first way we always reach for an essential oil. And as you can see in these pictures, Brooklyn, he is one of my other 70-pound pitty pups, self-selects Digesten for his tummy troubles all the time. So basically, aromatically works very well for that. Many animals have a very strong sense of smell, and so using essential oils aromatically can be a very effective way to support your pet's health. Did you know that dogs and cats have between 200 and 300 more olfactory receptors than humans? Hence their amazing ability to smell or sniff out things a human cannot. Using a water-based diffuser on an intermittent setting in your home, office, or barn can help purify the air from seasonal threats and environmental toxins. Diffusing promotes relaxation and aids in reducing stress and tension for you and your animals. So it may even aid in digestion, like Brooklyn. Sniffing an essential oil directly from the bottle or placing one drop on your hand, a collar or halter, or even a bandana can be an additional way to utilize essential oils aromatically with your pets. Always allow an animal to leave the room while diffusing essential oils. This is my horse Dolce, and this is how he starts every session with a little bit of balance. Now, topical would be the next way I want to discuss using essential oils with your animals. Whether it's for physical, emotional, or behavioral support, topical application is one of the best ways to use essential oils with your animals. Cats especially, as they tend to ingest essential oils during natural grooming practices when they're applied topically. And if there's one thing I'd love for you to remember about this presentation tonight, it's please dilute, dilute, dilute. Just like young humans, an animal's skin can be very sensitive. So in addition, please take into consideration the size of your pet. This is one instance where size does actually matter. A horse will tolerate most essential oils undiluted, but a small dog or cat can have a sensitivity to such potent concentrations. So prior to topical use, dilute with a carrier oil such as a fractionated coconut oil, an organic olive oil, or even an avocado oil, or use the pre-diluted roller balls that you can get directly from doTerra for the best application for your animals. Whenever possible, allow an animal to self-select which oil they need. Now, for your dilution rate, cats will typically be 0.5% to 2%. Dogs would be under 20 pounds, would be 0.5% to 2%. Dogs over 20 pounds can be up to 3%. Dogs with the use of hot oil, so oils such as oregano or cinnamon or clove or thyme, you want to be very careful with those oils and dilute hot oils up to 3%. Horses can tolerate 5 to 10% for hot oils, but there's no dilution necessary for most essential oils for horses. Now, If you'd like a free dilution guide, my very good veterinarian friend and mentor, Dr. Janet Work, has created one at theessentialoilvet.com. And if you scan this QR code, you can access that for free. So I welcome you guys to take your phone out and scan that QR code so that you can get that free dilution guide. Download it onto your phone. It's a great way to keep it with you just in case you need it. Internal use with essential oils, this is where purity really, really counts. So this is where we see a lot of controversy on a particular topic of animals ingesting essential oils, because not all essential oils are created equally. Internal use of essential oils is very specific to companies who ensure their purity and testing standards, transparency, and quality through third-party and in-house testing. Adulteration is common in the essential oil industry due to the lack of regulation. So only essential oils labeled for internal use that have undergone rigorous testing on every batch by a third-party facility should be ingested by pets and their people. As a professional animal aromatherapist, I do choose doTerra for their testing standards, pharmaceutical-grade essential oils, and the fact that they utilize a veterinarian advisory board. However, I encourage everyone to do their due diligence in selecting a company you trust to ensure the oils used with your pets are not adulterated. So it is recommended that you consult with your veterinarian if they are trained to use essential oils or an animal aromatherapy expert before using essential oils internally with your pets. However, please note that your dogs and cats will ingest some of the oils you're applying topically during normal grooming practices. When in doubt, seek the advice of a trusted professional who's trained with using essential oils with animals. Now, self-selection. This might be my very favorite part about using essential oils with animals, and I'd like to share with you why. This is my Rita, and she is self-selecting Fennel for her tummy troubles one day. Animals are super intuitive creatures. They actually know exactly what their body needs physically, emotionally, and mentally. Allow an animal to choose which oil they would prefer by offering them a few choices one at a time, and this is called self-selection. We humans actually have this ability too, and if you've ever heard the phrase follow your gut, that's exactly what we're talking about. So introduce each oil initially with a cap on, especially for small animals. A fun fact, because horses are herbivores, they typically like almost all essential oils, but if you watch carefully, they will definitely tell you which ones they prefer by using their body language. A positive response may be as subtle as a flick of an ear or a flare of their nostril, and it may be obvious, like the animal returning to sniff the oil several times. My pups attempt to lick the bottles, and Dolce, my horse, has been known to grab a bottle literally out of my hand and try to eat it. So be observant and allow the animal to let you know if they're interested. Sometimes a lack of response is still a yes. Note here that you do not need to hold the bottle that close to them. They can smell it with the cap on from several feet away. And if they choose to leave the room, we're going to allow them to go. And that's clearly a no from them. Now, once we've chosen an oil, how do we actually apply it to our animals? For topical use, we're going to place 1 to 2 drops of the diluted essential oil on the area of concern, such as the belly, legs, hip. We never want to place essential oils in the eyes, ears, or nose. Another option, especially if the animal has a physical discomfort and will not allow you to touch them where it hurts, is on the tips of the animal's ears or between the pads of their paws. That's kind of like reflexology for us. So it's kind of like putting oils on the bottom of our feet. You may also place a few drops of the diluted essential oil in the palm of your hand and pet down your animal's spine with the diluted oil rubbed into your hands first. For horses, a great choice is to apply oils directly on the cornet bands or the ring right above their hooves. Essential oils are absorbed well here due to the vascular nature of this part of the horse. And creating a diluted rollerball blend or a spray bottle is a great way to apply oils to your pet easily. Apply the blend to your hand first to keep the rollerball clean, especially because animals typically do not like to be sprayed directly, so spraying your hand first is an effective option in this case. Now, are there specific oils to avoid with your pets? And the short answer on that one's going to be yes. By the way, this is a baby Brooklyn and a baby Rita right here. So those are my babies, all grown up. For dogs, you want to avoid birch, tea tree, or melaleuca, and wintergreen. And we're going to use very extreme caution with hot oils, such as cassia, cinnamon, clove, oregano, rosemary, and thyme. In addition, menthol is in the peppermint and eugenol in the eucalyptus can sometimes be irritating to the respiratory system. So if we're using those in a diffuser blend, maybe just one drop of each one of those in your blend would be appropriate. For cats, once again, it's going to be tea tree, birch, melaleuca, peppermint, spearmint, wintergreen, and we're going to use caution with hot oils as well as the mint oils. Cats lack a liver enzyme to metabolize certain constituents, and so in these specific oils, that would be a little bit difficult for them. So you want to really reduce the amount that you're using around them for those oils or avoid them altogether. For horses, they can tolerate almost any commonly used essential oils with proper dilution. For birds, well, they're completely different when it comes to essential oils. So we want to avoid hot oils and mint oils, and which can be irritating to the bird's very sensitive respiratory system. But I've got a specific list that we'll go over in a minute. So here's a few tips and tricks. These are some of my top choices for kitties in our lives, and that would be Balance, Lavender, Geranium, Juniper Berry, Copaiba, Stronger, Frankincense, Cedarwood, and Roman Chamomile. And now that we've covered a little bit of the essential oil safety, this is how we can help our pets thrive using the essential oils. These are a few of my favorites that I've listed here. There are others, of course, that can be used with cats, but I'd really like to know, and you can pop this in the chat if you guys are watching live. And if you're not watching live, you can leave a comment for a footy later if you've tried any of these oils with your kitties. And you can drop a yes or a no and let us know which one it is. These are some of my very favorite pup picks. So Frankincense, Copaiba, Helichrysum, Myrrh, Digicen, TerraShield, OnGuard, Cardamom, Fennel, Magnolia, Roman Chamomile, and Balance. And I would love to know if anyone can pick any 3 oils from this list and tell me what they might use those oils for with their pup. And you can pop your answers in the chat for that one too. Now, horses, of course, are some of my favorite because I'm a huge horse fan. And my horse's favorites are tea tree, TerraShield, really great for fly season. Digicen, great for any kind of tummy troubles. Rosemary, cypress, lavender, vetiver, frankincense. Copaiba, peppermint, OnGuard, Balance, and Aroma Touch is probably one of his top picks. That's really great after a strenuous workout with your horse. They absolutely love Aroma Touch. So after the strenuous workout, you can add a few drops of peppermint or Aroma Touch, like a massage blend, to your grooming brush before brushing down your horse for a cooling effect. Or you can apply about 6 drops of Aroma Touch massage blend to your hand with 1 tablespoon of carrier oil and rub your hands together, and then rub your horse down in a circular motion clockwise from tail to pole, and then rub down the legs and the shoulders as well, and your horse will be your best friend. You'll have him eating out of your hands. So I'd love to know if you guys want to put in the chat which oil you think might be my horse's favorite. If you have a horse, which essential oil on this list do you think your horse might really love? Birds can be a little tricky when it comes to essential oils. So here's a list that I like to use with birds. Citrus and most floral oils are great to diffuse. For topical applications, essential oils such as Copaiba, frankincense, Helichrysum, Myrrh are all wonderful options. And the oils you want to definitely avoid are tea tree, the mints, including peppermint, spearmint, wintergreen, and eucalyptus. You want to use extreme caution with hot oils around your birds, including thyme, oregano, cinnamon, and cassia, to name a few. And when in doubt, you want to ask an avian professional who is educated in essential oil usage. Now, Pet wellness actually starts from the inside out, and our pets wellness also starts from the inside out. So nutrition is the foundation of health, whether it's our pets or their people. And starting with a strong, balanced diet specific to your particular pet species and their individual needs is really key to their longevity. Our pets deserve the absolute best for the love and loyalty that they provide. So, we won't go into specific nutritional recommendations here today, but as part of a private animal aromatherapy consultation, I usually can review options and make recommendations based on a pet's individual needs and health concerns. However, because most conventional pet diets are still lacking, supplementing your dog or cat's diet with natural multivitamin or joint support supplement like NuVet Plus and NuVet Joint offers additional amino acids, antioxidants, vitamins, and herbs necessary to support your pet's immune system, joint health, and overall wellness for a long, active, happy, healthy life, just like the vitamins we humans take for our foundation of health. And I've chosen new vet supplements for my own dogs and cats for their natural ingredients and FDA approved pharmaceutical standard manufacturing practices. And these supplements are appropriate for every stage of a dog or cat's life, from puppy and kitty to senior pet. My pets love them so much, they do think they're treats. And let's not tell them that those healthy treats are actually vitamins. If you guys are interested to learn a little bit more about that, you can go to that website, newvet.com, and there's a code there that you can get a lot more information, or you're welcome to message me, and I'd be happy to answer questions about pet supplementation. Now, I like to move it, and so do my pets. So let's not forget to keep everybody moving. Our pets need to move their bodies and stimulate their minds to maintain good health, just like us. So go for a walk and create an obstacle course for, or play with them. You can treat your pet to a refreshing cool down massage after a strenuous exercise with a nice rub of Aroma Touch, Lavender, or Copaiba, properly diluted, of course. And you want to use some for yourself while you're at it. Staying active and keeping us moving is what keeps us young, happy, and healthy. And I would be remiss if we didn't talk about what we're dishing out. So when we clean our pets' bowls or even their crates and litter boxes, habitats, or water buckets with cleansers made from synthetic toxic chemicals, we're unknowingly feeding our pets those harmful toxins because residue from those products that we use can be left behind. So using an all-natural cleaner like the OnGuard Concentrate Cleaner not only leaves everything squeaky clean, but it also provides support for their immune system. So you want to keep in mind that any product you're using to clean and freshen your home or wash and dry your clothing will come into contact with your animals and affect your pets too. So it's time to ditch the toxic chemicals and synthetic fragrances in our homes, switching to essential oil diffusers and natural cleaning with essential oils in our homes can provide our pets with health benefits instead of health conditions. So ultimately, offering our pets a longer, healthier, and happier life. Now, here are a few resources I want to offer you guys. So, first of all, you know your pet best, so always follow your intuition. When in doubt, you can consult your veterinarian or a trusted pet professional. And you can always schedule a private animal aromatherapy consultation with me, and that's my contact information. So please feel free to screenshot that and keep that on hand. You can message me or friend me on Instagram or Facebook, and I'm happy to accept the friend request and we can chat. So, additional resources that are really, really fantastic. Dr. Janet Rourke, the Essential Oil Vet, she has a wonderful website, and I've put a little QR code there for you guys. If you go ahead and download that, that website is just chock full of really great information. You're welcome to sign up for her email list. And she's got a phenomenal pet safety guide that you can download for free, which I absolutely love and I recommend to all my clients. So, Essential Oils for Pets is the guidebook that she wrote, and you can certainly purchase that, I believe, on Oil Life or even Amazon. There is another book that I highly recommend. It's the ADR2, which is the Animal Desk Reference, second edition, and that one is Essential Oils for Animals, written by Dr. Melissa Shelton. holistic veterinarian. Really love both of those as additional resources for using essential oils with your pets. And that would be all of our presentation tonight, guys. And I hope that we still have time for questions.
Are you stopping the slides now? Yep.
I am.
Oh, we're back to normal, so I don't even have to worry. Yay!
Yay. Oh, let's see here.
Oh, that was
There we go.
wonderful.
Well, thank you. I hope you guys got a lot from that. And if you'd like me to go back in and share anything where everybody can get QR codes or anything, absolutely. Everybody can message me. I can send those links to them as well.
Yes,
If they didn't catch them while we went through them. I tried to go a little quick tonight because I know everybody is, it's a weeknight and everybody's got stuff that they're doing. But
exactly. And I know they'll be popping in and out, and it's a time factor. We have a lot of people from Canada.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I have
yeah.
a lot of clients actually from Canada.
Oh,
So
there you
when I
go.
do my animal aromatherapy consultations, we do them usually by Zoom or, Facebook Messenger. So I can actually work with people all over the world. So it's really, really wonderful that we
Yeah,
have that availability.
I know that I love this format. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Every time somebody complains about COVID, I always say, "Oh, thank you. This is just wonderful."
Absolutely. It's actually been a way for all of us to learn how to connect virtually, and it's been life-saving in many cases to be able to
Exactly.
still have those connections. I love it. I absolutely love it. Footy, do you have any questions?
No, you answered a lot for me, and I'm going to my neighbor down the street. I just took her some lavender for her two little dogs because they are afraid of thunder and lightning. And I told her, I said, I remember reading that, and I also made her a little jar of coconut oil. I got the solid coconut,
Mhm.
and I mixed the lavender in that, and I told her just to wipe her hands and then massage them. I said,
Nice.
don't get a goop on it, just do your hands and then massage them, especially around, their head where they are nervous.
Mhm.
And they are nervous dogs. I noticed that because I was there earlier. You'll see it on Facebook. I had gone for my walk, but I stopped there to give them the oils. And of course, I never finished my walk. But every time I was trying to take a photo, they would run.
Mhm.
So they were afraid of the camera being so close to them. So that's
Mhm.
something I picked up on. But yeah, so I'm going to give her your name to contact.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And another great oil, well, 2 other suggestions are, Balance and
yes,
Copaiba are really good too for the nervous system. So, just
yes.
a little story the other night, we had a terrible thunderstorm here up in New York, and, my dog Margarita, she's definitely a nervous pet, and she, heard the thunder in the distance before we even heard it, and she started barking. And she was barking and barking and barking, and, my husband was saying, "Oh, what is going on? Why is she making all that racket?" And then all of a sudden I heard the thunder and I saw her kind of shake, and I was like, "Oh, the poor thing is scared, like, she's really worried about this thunderstorm." So I literally just took 1 bottle of Balance and 1 bottle of Copaiba, and I just put them on the table. I put them on the coffee table, which is about her height because she's pretty tall, and she literally walked over, sniffed the bottles, sat down next to me, sniffed them again. I put 1 drop of Balance on my hands, I rubbed them together, and I rubbed her ears. I rubbed the tips of her ears.
Uh-huh.
She proceeded to walk over, lay down on the floor next to the other dog, and she fell asleep. She fell sound asleep. She was snoring.
Oh, see?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it was wonderful because it just calmed her entire nervous system, and it was very grounding for her. Really, really safe way to handle that, and she was able to get a good night's sleep. That was it. She was done.
And that was balance, you said?
That was Balance.
Yeah. I think I did mention that to her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so balance is another really great one. She also and this was out of the blue. This has never happened to her before. A couple of months ago, I was in my office here and my son started frantically calling for me and I said, "What's going on?" And he said, "I don't know, there's something wrong with Margarita." And I said, "Okay." And I came running out and she was having a seizure. She's never had a seizure before ever. We don't even know what it was that caused it, but she was having an actual seizure. She was shaking, she was foaming at the mouth. It
Oh,
was terrible. So I called to my son and I said, "Bring me the balance." So we ran, we grabbed balance, and as soon as I cracked that bottle open and put it in front of her, her whole body calmed down. I put a little bit down her spine, a little bit on her ears, and it brought her right out of that seizure. So it was actually able to stop her like having this major seizure. It was
yeah.
wonderful.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, this is just great. I mean, I think some of the women that have animals, they're just going to love this. They really will. So
Well,
this was so
wonderful.
great. Oh my
Well, thank you for
gosh.
the invitation, Footy.
I know. I'm so glad. This is my hubby had to text him because his thank you, honey. His I'm using his computer and let me hurry up and do this so it doesn't die on it. Let's see where there. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right, I lost my other screen because I touched that, but that's okay. Um, yeah, I was nervous because I saw it. It was getting red, and I thought, oh no, it's gonna stop. He's having a fit because I'm using his computer, and he wants to watch his TV shows. He likes this versus the TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kinda
So,
put it up close and yeah,
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 right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I watch a lot
Um,
even on my phone, so yeah, I get that,
I know,
absolutely.
it's so funny. But, yeah, so this I mean, this was wonderful. If we ever do like I do a theme each month,
Mhm.
so this was the month for animals, and I will tag you for Jamie Lee, with the Reiki. She
Oh, okay.
she talked about Reiki for animals and meditation with the animals. So I think
Excellent.
you 2 would get along really well.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, yes. I'm actually, I'm just about to complete an acupressure course, that
Uh-huh.
I'm taking, so that is the next one, and then I may dabble a little bit in animal communication and Reiki too, so
Well,
that's
I'll hook you
yeah,
up with her because she teaches stuff like that.
that would be
So,
great, wonderful.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and, so you'll enjoy her little chat. I'll tag you for that. Yes.
yes, that would be great. Well,
Yes.
thank you, Miss Footy, I
I
love
know. Oh my gosh, this has just been wonderful. So, um, let's see. I have my notes here just in case. Let's see. I don't think there's anything coming up that I have to remind anybody. We will be back on track next Thursday, September 29th. We had to just switch it for this week, but that was all right. We do that every so often. So it'll be, 8 Eastern time, 7 Central, 6 Mountain, and 5 Pacific. And I can't put all the European stuff. So I'm sure everybody is good with what we do. So, okay, my lovelies, enjoy the rest of your day or evening, depending on where you are. Don't forget to spread some kindness throughout your day. I am sending you huge hugs. Love you all. Don't forget to post questions for Jen. Um, and she's in the group now, so you
Yes,
can chat with her. Yay!
yes, absolutely.
All righty. Okay. Bye.
Bye.